Podcast, WATP.
I want to give you an update on our boy DarkSydePhil, who left the internet for a week.
Good.
Which is odd, because that's how he makes his money, begging on the internet. So General GK sent me an update. He said, I cut some clips for you of DSP's return after a week of not streaming. He never said why he left suddenly, only that it was one of the most darkest and depressing times in his life. People assume either one or more of his parents died, or is dying, or his fat wife is leaving him. I'm just reading what he wrote. There's a lot to the story, but suffice to say, he came back more toxic and angry at his detractors than ever. He also has been talking about the H3H3 lawsuit, the Ethan Klein lawsuit, and has a head full of steam now, thinking he can sue his trolls and people that restream him without permission, and has been threatening lawsuits all week. So this is exciting. He saw this lawsuit that Ethan Klein's doing against those dummies, and he has come up with his new get-rich-quick scheme.
If anyone does want to actually live rebroadcast me and does not want to actually suffer legal ramifications down the line, because if you don't get permission from me, you will, you can contact me and we can talk about it. Maybe we could work out a licensing fee where I say you can live rebroadcast me on a daily basis as long as there's a contribution or an agreement or something in place. Because if you're going to use my content live before I have a chance to even get it on the internet and monetize it, then I need to receive compensation for that. So if you're someone who regularly does that and you don't want to get sued into oblivion down the line, you should probably contact me now and work something out, okay? If you don't, I'm going to sue you into oblivion somewhere down the line, and I'm going to own everything that you own.
This is one of the problems with these idiots. I'm pretty sure an attorney would not tell you to broadcast how you want to sue people into oblivion and own all that they own. Because then it doesn't sound like you're doing it for the right reason.
Yes.
You're not trying to protect your own property. You're trying to punish someone for something you think that they've done that slighted you.
I love how juvenile this is, where he thinks he's going to cultivate some kind of syndication deal with losers on YouTube, but also thinking that he has the financial position to have a lawyer suing everybody all that. Like, he doesn't have a lawyer on retainer to do this.
These are the weakest threats in the history of threatening people. Yeah, it's like he's being syndicated to you want me in Chicago? All right, yeah. I'll work on a deal on that. I'm talking to Boston right now, but we'll get back to you.
But we could settle out of court right now for a crispy chicken taco burrito from Taco Bell.
I'll even tell you how I liked it.
Yeah. Fucking idiot.
Yeah. So he really does think that these troll channels need him, because he went away for a week and they didn't know what to do.
You're entitled to nothing. You get what I give you and you like it. That's it. That's not an unreasonable demand. Any normal person would say that makes sense. But if you can't get that in your head, if your head doesn't click and say, okay, that makes sense. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm entitled. Goodbye. I don't want you here. You're not entitled. You need to move on and get some help. Maybe there's other creators who like that kind of behavior. Not me. And again, if anything, this last week has completely 100% proven and corroborated everything I've said about the vortex around me. I'm not involved with it, but they are all directly dependent on me. Without me, they dry up in the hot sun like a weed with no water. They have absolutely nothing to do. They become irrelevant. Get it? And the fact that they are irrelevant without stealing my content proves in a court of law that I own their content.
Well, it's a slam dunk case. You took a week off, Your Honor. I took a week off. These guys didn't post stuff, so there it is.
I love that this idiot is yelling about people ripping him off while he's sitting there wearing a Hawaiian shirt. No one has ever done that, right? Wearing sunglasses on your stream. No one's ever done that, right? He's got the Hackamania thing behind him, and he's talking about people ripping him off.
I believe it's Zumakmania is what you're thinking of. DSP is not original at all. He played video games poorly for a long time, and now he mostly just begs for money. But the worst thing that he does is provides zero content purposely in order to punish people for not gifting memberships or purchasing memberships.
I absolutely refuse to do anything until we get one sub. Why is my shirt crooked? Until we get one sub on Kick, I'm not going to do anything. In fact, you know what? My shirt, it really is crooked. Like, it's bothering me. What is going on with this shirt today? I'm going to sit back and I'm going to relax. Stick my feet up here. All right? Go. Oh, it's relaxing, actually. I put my legs up. Oh, this is nice. I should do this more often. This is very comfortable. Waiting for a singular sub. One sub is all it will take. And then we can get back to our usual routine. But we got to get something going on Kick over there. I don't know what's going on. How many viewers do I have on Kick right now? 83? We got 83 of you sitting there with your thumbs stuck up your buttholes? 83 viewers. Comparing to that, we have 231 YouTube viewers. So about 3 times as many on YouTube than on Kick, but they've got 100% of the support.
I don't know if Aaron Imholt turned into him or he's turning into Aaron Imholt, but it's constantly live viewers, numbers, give me money. Why aren't you giving me money right now?
This is a cam girl mentality.
Yeah.
I'm not going to start sucking the tentacle dildo until somebody gives me money to do it. And he's like, I'm not going to eat a Crunchwrap Supreme until you give me money.
Yeah.
Nobody
Don't
cares.
wait for someone else to tell me to insert my fingers. You be the one to tell me to insert my fingers. He's holding out because we need this really awesome content that he has. And when he does start doing the content, he says some of the funniest shit you'll ever hear. Listen to his response to a chatter who explains that, like, some people can't afford to give him money every day.
Many of us are struggling financially, says Michelle Soguchi. So get a job. Usually, when you're struggling financially, is what you do is you seek employment. You go out and you do some work, and in exchange for the work, you receive financial compensation. Then you can spend said compensation on whatever you want, like a sub.
What an asshole. Is that incredible? Yeah. He has no self-awareness.
No.
To be able to go out there and just be like, oh, you can't give me money? Well, then maybe you should be working harder, toots.
Yeah.
It's your problem.
My job is to yell at you to give me money. Your job is to put the fries in the bag. So go do that and then come back and give me money.
And he explains, because people obviously responded to this, just went, well, why don't you get a job? And he explains that, no, this is his job because he's really, really good at it.
It's work. You need talent. You need skill. You need all those things to be successful, just like any other job. And the truth is, I don't have to answer to anyone. I don't have a boss that yells at me and says, me, but I'm doing things wrong. I'm my own boss. So I'm a step above people who have to work the 9 to 5.
Jesus, you're telling people to get a job to give you money, and then you're also calling them out at the same time? Fucking idiots, you have a boss. Yeah, what a dick.
I'm not like you losers.
Yeah, I'm better than you, is what he's saying. The reason why you need to get a job and give me money is because I'm better than you. That's how that works. Yeah. And I think he really thinks that.
I don't have to get it. Well, I don't have to give you money either, Phil.
Yes, you do. You have to get a Kick subscription right now. Or I'm not going to do anything.
Nah, I'm above that.
I do wish his wife told him to shut the fuck up while he's saying I don't have a boss.
Yeah. I love this mentality that he's like, I don't have a boss. Meanwhile, everyone's his boss.
Oh, yeah.
Every single viewer, he needs them, or else he makes no money. So he needs them more. Having one boss would be a lot better than having however many thousands of bosses this guy has.
Yeah.
And he explains, though, that what he's doing is a legit business.
I have my own company that's legally registered. I pay taxes. I do everything like anyone who has their own company. Just because it's a business model you don't like because you're jealous doesn't mean that it's not a business. It just means you're a broke bum who's jealous that I'm successful and you're not. Look in the mirror. See that? That's the most jealous person on the planet, or else you wouldn't be in my chat typing like that. Now go get a fucking job and leave me alone.
Wow. He is angry. He's very bitter about something. And I can assure you, no one watching you are jealous. There's not a single person who's just like, oh man, I wish I could be in front of my microphone begging for money and having zero dignity. What a fucking idiot. He really does think he's living the life of Riley. It's actually a hell he's put himself into, because he won't just get a fucking job and stop embarrassing himself.
Who are these podcasts?